Hello everyone. As you can see from the title as well, we're going to look at Mod to Read 73, Text 73. Before we move on to the reading text, I want to go over the vocabulary. For this lesson, you need a pencil, a paper or notebook. You need the book. I also send you the soft copies of the pages. If you don't have the book, you can make use of them, and a dictionary. Okay, so these are the words that you are responsible for. If you want, have a look before we start. And let's start with the first one. Now I want you to read this sentence and look at the green part to enable someone to do something. And try to guess what this word means. Maybe you know it, but if you don't, please stop the video and then try to understand what it means and choose the best option. Which one means to enable somebody to do something? Okay, so here, when you read the sentence, enable means to make it possible for someone to do something, because in this sentence you can see our main goal is to provide help, which is something positive, and to enable our students to be successful. This word comes from able. When you make it a verb as enable, it means you're helping or making it possible for that person. The next one. Many working women rely on their relatives. Because they work all day, they need someone to look after the kids. The word is rely on or upon someone or something. So please again read it and try to guess what it means. So to rely on someone means to trust or depend on someone. Depend on can be given as a synonym as well in many dictionaries. It means when you need and you trust that person and you get help for something. The next word is investigate, to investigate something. The study investigated the impact of violent TV programs on children. They gave a questionnaire to 1,000 families to find out the result. Okay, so what does investigate mean? It means to try to find out the truth about something. This can be a crime, can be an accident, a scientific problem. But when you investigate something, you do something, like you can use a questionnaire or something, and then you find out what the truth or the result of that thing is. Next, to prevent someone from something. The new rules have prevented people from the virus. Since no one can go outside, less people are infected. So the new rule is no one can go outside, and the result is people are less infected. So what does prevent mean in this sentence? It means to stop something from happening. You stop something. In this one, to keep someone safe, this means to protect. That's something different. In this one, you stop something. Yes. The next word is detailed knowledge. I want you to focus on detailed here. You need to have a detailed knowledge of criminal law if you want to be a successful detective. Knowledge, you know what knowledge is when you have a lot of information about something. Let's have a look at detailed. Which one do you think is detailed? Don't forget that detail is the noun form, and this is adjective. And detailed is the same in Turkish as well. I mean, very similar. So the answer here is containing or including a lot of information or details about something. Okay, here we have an adjective, constant. He had constant contact with his family while he was in Australia. That is, he called or texted his parents almost every day. As you know, when we see that is, that's another explanation for the previous sentence. So have a look and please tell me which one means constant. Okay, so constant means continual. It comes from continuous, continue, or happening regularly, all the time. Okay, so he had continual contact with his family, like every day, all the time. Passengers must fasten their seat belts when the plane leaves and before it descends. Here we have a verb. Descend with a D is the verb. If it's a T, it's a noun. Be careful here. So what do you think descend means? Fasten seat belts when the plane leaves and before it descends. So the answer is to move to a lower level, to go down. I'm lucky that you spotted the mistake in my presentation. Because you noticed it, I could correct it before the class. The word is to spot something. Again, read and tell me which one the answer is. Okay, to spot means to notice someone or something, especially when they are difficult to see or recognize. Don't forget this is a verb. When it's a noun, it's something different. Okay, so we have looked at some words together. This is on page 155. It's a table. We have discussed all the meanings, but we haven't looked at these three words. If you don't know these words, please stop the video and have a look for their meaning. And after that, I want you to look at other forms, derivatives of these words. And for rely, I want one adjective, two adjectives, and one noun for develop, a noun for explore, two nouns and adjective for investigate, one noun, one adjective for prevent, one adverb for constant, and an adjective for disaster. So please have a look at these and come back. Yes. Check your answers, because next we will have an activity where you will use these words. Okay, well done. After you check, please continue with the video. Great job. Right, we're going to do this exercise on page 151. So make sure you are on that page. To help you, I prepared the words like this. You need to use these words to put them into the blank. Now please spend about 10 minutes to find the correct answer. Before you decide on the word, please decide what we need in the blanks. For example, here, this combination, blah, blah, the ecosystem. This is the object, this is the subject. So here we need a verb. Okay, so after you do that, try to put in these words. and then come back. And also, please have a look at the meanings of these blue words because they will help you with the answer. Okay, welcome back. Now, as I said, for this one, we need the verb. It says this combination, blah, blah, the ecosystem, to do something, to do, the ability to prevent, it goes on. Possess means to own something, to have something. I'm sure you have checked this. So here, the answer is, since we need a verb, it can be enables, explore, develop, prevent, or rely. Because this is a singular subject, it, here we can only have enables. And enable something to do something. This is our collocation. Okay, for the next one, the ability to prevent a variety of something. So we need a noun here, such as fire, disease, blah, blah. Now, as nouns, we have investigation and disasters. And these are examples for disasters. So the answer should be disasters. Okay? Therefore, it is vital, as I told you before, as you have checked, before, vital means very important, and preserve means to protect the diversity and do their best to do. Again, here we need a verb. So our verbs are explore, develop, prevent, and rely. The extinction means animals or something that doesn't exist, doesn't live anymore. So we want to prevent this. So the answer is to prevent, to stop from happening. Okay, nevertheless, which means however, humankind has caused something. We need a noun here normally, but the noun is here. That means we need an adjective. And constant is our only adjective here. So we need a constant here as continual. Okay, it should continue to be like that. Okay, next, many governments that are aware of the importance of Bardo have tried to do. Again, we need a verb here. The word strategies gives us a clue because we cannot explore or rely strategies. We can develop strategies. So the answer is develop. Okay, and here we have more detailed something of. So we need something that should be detailed. Investigation is our noun here, so the answer is investigation. Okay, when we look at number 7, community, in fact, survival issue, it's a survival issue for communities who. So here we need the verb something, directly on something. So if you remember the collocation, we had rely here, rely on something. So this answer should be rely. And the next one might be helped by launching. Launch means start. Educational campaigns that explore the impact of diversity on people's lives. Okay, that's all from part B. Now, this was the vocabulary. Well done, everyone. Now I want you to read the text, do the tasks, and after you finish, watch the video for the answers. Okay, good luck and enjoy.